Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for November 13th, 2024. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me place some singles. I can place 2 in box 1 because 2 in box 2 blocks these, 2 in box 3 blocks these, 2 in box 7 blocks this cell, gives me 2 here, and I can place 3 in box 4, 3 in box 5 blocks these, 3 in box 6 blocks these, 3 in box 1 blocks this cell, gives me 3 here. Okay, and is there anything else? I'm pretty sure there are, but yeah, I can place 3 in box 3, 3 in box 6 blocks these, 3 in box 9 blocks these, 3 in box 1 blocks this cell, gives me 3 here. That gives me 3 in box 2 because this 3 blocks here. 3 in box 1 blocks these, gives me 3 here. Okay, now on this row 8, there's only one cell that's not covered by 8. To do that, I should look at box 4 first. 8 in box 5 blocks here, 8 in box 1 blocks these. So 8 in box 4 will be here or here. So this cannot be 8. 8 in box 1 blocks this cell. 8 in box 5 blocks this cell. That gives me 8 here. And now this 8 blocks this cell in box 2. 8 in box 5 blocks these. Gives me 8 here. Okay. Okay, and what's the next step? 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 6, 7. No, that's not it. Okay, so 9 can be placed in box 3. 9 here in box 2 blocks these cells. 9 box 1. 9 in box 1 blocks these cells. 9 in box 9 blocks this cell. Gives me 9 here. And now I can place 4 on row 8. 4 in box 7 blocks these. Gives me 4 here, which blocks these cells in box 2. Gives me 4 here. And now this 4 blocks these, and 4 in box 8 blocks these. 4 in box 6 blocks this cell, gives me 4 here, which blocks this cell. 4 in box 6 blocks these. 4 in box 7 blocks this cell, gives me 4 here. And now I can place 8 in box 4 because 8 in box 5 blocks these. 8 in box 1 blocks this cell, gives me 8 here. And now I can place 1 on row 6. 1 in box 6 blocks these. 1 in box 2 blocks this cell, gives me 1 here. These will be 2, 6, 7, 9. I guess I should put the double in here. These 2 cells will be 5, 6. Okay, I think I'm missing something, but let's move on. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 7, 2, 2. Okay. I can place 8 in box 6. 8 in box 5 blocks this cell. 8 in box 4 blocks these cells. 8 in box 3 blocks this cell. That gives me 8 here. So that means I can place 5 on row 4. This cell is blocked by 5 in box 4. And this 5, 6 double means I cannot place 5 in this cell because 5 will be placed in one of these two cells. 5 in box 9 blocks this cell, gives me 5 here. So that means 6 in box 5 will be here or here because 6 will be in one of these two cells. So 6 being here or here means these cannot be 6. That gives me 6 here. And that gives me 1, 2, 7 triple here. And 2 of them, this one and this one, are blocked by 2 in box 1 and 7. And that gives me 2 here. And 6 here should mean 6 will be here or here. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure what I was trying to do, so let's move on. Yeah, 9, 5, 2. 1, 2, 6, 7, 6. Okay. So 5 in box 4 blocks these. 5 in box 9 blocks this cell. Gives me 5 here. That gives me 2, 6, 7, 9. Yeah. So 9 blocks these. 9 box 3 blocks this cell. Gives me 9 here. And this 9 blocks this cell. 9 in box 4 blocks this cell. 9 in box 2 blocks this cell. Gives me 9 here. That gives me 2 and 6 double. No, why not? Now 6 in one of these two cells means these cannot be 6. That leaves only this cell for 6 in box 5. And that gives me 2, 7 double, right? And that gives me 3, 9 double here. And these are 5, 7 double. And here's 5 already, so this becomes 7, and this is 5. These are 5, 7 double. Okay, and yeah, this box has another double. column 1 has 3 and 8, and column 2 has 3 and 8. So I cannot place 3 and 8 in these cells. That leaves only 2 empty cells. So I have to fit 3 and 8 in these 2 cells. And that means these cells will be filled by 1, 6, and 9. And this cell is already blocked by 6 and 9. Make it 1. And this one blocks here. 1 in box 7, box 6 blocks this cell. Gives me 1 here, which blocks these cells in box 3. 1 in box 6 blocks these. Gives me 1 here, which blocks these cells in box 1. Box 2, 1 in box 2 blocks these. Gives me 1 here. That gives me 7 here and 1 here. And 4 can be placed in box 1 because 4 in box 2 blocks these. 4 in box 4 blocks this cell. Gives me 4 here. These are 5, 6, 7. So I can place that. 5, 6, 7 will fill these 3 cells. This cell is blocked by 5 and 7. Gives me 6, which gives me 5 and 6. Now these 2 cells will be 4 and 5. 5 in box 4 makes this cell 4. And this is 5. 4 blocks these in box 9. 4 in box 6 blocks this cell. Gives me 4 here. And 2 in box 3 blocks these cells in box 9. Gives me 2. Which blocks these cells in box 6. Gives me 2 here. That gives me 7 and 2. And this cell is 7. That's the last number of this row, and that means this is 6. And the last number of this column is 7. That gives me 6 here. This is 5. This is 7. 5 and 7. This has been made into 6, and this is 2. Gives me 9, 6, 3, 9, 8, 3. So this is 8, and this is 7. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.